welcome to another episode of Taura with the Prince. I'm your boy Russell, aka the Prince. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos that we've been bringing you, the interviews that we've been bringing you. It seems like Zimbabwe and South Africa are doing big things in terms of entrepreneurship, especially the young people. They're going out there and they're giving it their all. It doesn't matter how the economic situation feels like or how it looks like. They're going out there and they're doing big things. Today we're so happy to have one of the powerful ladies from Zimbabwe, a young entrepreneur who's going out there and getting what belongs to her. Her name is Tinashe Chingwaru, and she is in studio with us. Welcome to the show, Tinashe.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show. I'm so excited to get to talk to you and to get to find out who you are, what are you all about. I've been hearing stories, and it's always not good to listen to people talking out there. It's always good to have the person talking to you and telling you about their life. So tell me, who's Tinashe Chingwaru?
True. Hello viewers. Tinashe Chingwaru is a dream chaser.
Wow.
That's in short. I'm a girl who believes that everyone was born with a gift, and some of them multiple gifts, and it's only one's responsibility to open and discover what you have. It's not anyone's responsibility. So every day when I wake up, I just chase my dreams one by one.
Wow. So tell me, Tinashe Chingwaru is a dream chaser. Tell me about your dreams. Which dreams have you chased so far?
So far, I'm currently the CEO of Exquisite Tina Creations.
Wow.
Exquisite Tina Creations, it's an umbrella term. You know, in Genesis, God was saying, let there be, there's light, and then there was light. So I'm a child of God, and I truly believe in creation. So I said, I want to create an umbrella for my dreams, because I dream a lot. I've got so many things that I want to achieve some of them I have achieved, but I haven't even scratched the surface yet.
Wow. So
this umbrella term, I'm going to have a lot of things, but they're going to be in this exquisite creations, this exquisite Tina Creations. So I'm going to say, let there be a printing shop. And then there was a printing shop.
Wow.
Let there be a service center. And then there's a service center. Let there be a clothing line. Then there's a clothing line. So I'm dreaming big.
Wow. So at the moment, what have you created?
I've created Exquisite Printing Services and Solutions, which is based in Somerset West. I do printing of business cards, flyers, t-shirts, name it. All things printing. I would like to believe that I can do anything that can be printed.
And now, you having created these things, you going out there and getting what belongs to you. Mm-hmm. What challenges have you faced, especially you coming out of Zimbabwe and coming into South Africa? One, it's a territory that you have never grew up in. You are going out there as a foreigner and you're giving them services, and you're expecting them to come back to you and say, we are going to support you. What challenges have you faced in you starting or creating what you're about to create?
All I can say is, like my whole life, it has been challenges. So I cannot say only here I started getting challenges. My life is from Zim to year, just to adjust. It's all about challenges. I think challenges have made me who I am right now. So I'm not one of those people that are complaining about challenges. Exactly. I'm one of those who are saying, come, I'm a challenge slayer.
Wow.
I slay challenges. I like them. Every day I'm dealing with one, and I've never said to myself, no, this is too big for me, or this is for Zimbabwean. I've never labeled myself in South Africa as a Zimbabwean. I've just labeled myself as a human being, and as a child of God, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. So some of them say they cannot speak the language. Me, I remember myself speaking to a Chinese man, trying to understand a Chinese man. If you look at someone in the eyes and you try and understand them, even if you don't understand the language, you get to know
them,
what they want to tell you. So challenge is not a barrier. Distance is not a barrier. Money cannot limit you. If you have got passion, if you've got something inside of you, and you've got God by your side, nothing is impossible.
Wow, powerful, powerful word. Yes. Now, you're doing business. You're going there. You're slaying everything out.
Slaying challenge.
Yes. Tell me, we saw a couple of weeks ago you were advertising about the round table, women's round table. What was that all about?
Just by you mentioning that, it brings joy in my heart, because I'm super, super excited and I'm so proud of myself. Sometimes we wait for people to say good job, and people have said good job to me, but with this one, I'm really like amazed by what the Holy Spirit can do in someone. Last year I thought of having a round table, but with the space that I was in, I told a couple of people, I'm a person who always talks. If I'm thinking something, I talk, and then I tried to go for it and it didn't work out very well. So this year it came around. I said, okay, I'm going to do this, because my first encounter of a round table was, I think, 7 years ago. And that round table opened doors for me. It made me in contact with one of the ladies who was supposed to be a guest at the co-host at the round table. It also introduced me to one special person that ended up being my business partner up to date now. So that type of environment where people meet and exchange ideas and exchange business cards, we don't normally see it.
Exactly.
So when I got that idea, I said, I'm going to do it. And then this year, I did it on time. Arranged everything. It wasn't easy, but I'm a challenge slayer. I'm a challenge slayer. You know what? So many people turned up. For the first time, no one knew that it was the first time I was hosting something. You know, I don't even host a birthday party. I'm afraid of hosting even dinners and stuff like that. I'm always hosted, but this one was me, decor, food, everything, but it was exceptional.
So you did everything yourself?
I did everything myself.
Wow.
Or I had help with the food and stuff from my other stuff, but the decor and everything else, and even removing the other stuff after the function, I did it myself. So I was just super excited. The whole purpose for the round table was to encourage women, female entrepreneurs, you know, to give them an opportunity to be together. And I managed to do that 10 out of 10, because every woman who was speaking on the stage on that day had an encounter almost similar to yours, me in a way. So I said, wow, so our challenges are the same. And we are different, but if we can share these challenges, because now, some of these things that they were talking about, I've been through them. There's now someone young who's trying to be where we are now, who's trying to get to where we are going. And they're going to face the same challenges. But when they face those challenges, because we are opening our hearts and our doors and our mouths, saying, you know what, you can ask me anything. That girl is not going to be desperate anymore. She's not going to be stranded.
Because she knows there's a shoulder to lean on.
She can come and ask me, and I'll tell them, you know what, this is how I jumped this road. This is how I did this. And that was the whole purpose, just to encourage and motivate each other and come together. Because when you fight alone, you cannot, like in Shona, they say,
True.
And it wasn't a Zimbabwean event. You see, what I was telling you, that I don't address myself as a Zimbabwean. If you go to Somerset West, I'm at home. You know, I try to speak Afrikaans, bilingual. I try to speak Xhosa. You know, I'm just a normal human being trying to live to the best of their ability.
Wow, that's amazing. Guys, you don't know how excited I am to have Tinashe on the show. She's a bubble of encouragement. You heard what she just said. Barriers are not to be taken as a serious thing ahead of you. You're just supposed to face them head on and say, you can do this. We're going to take a break and we'll see you after the break. We're still sitting here, Taura with the Prince. We're still with the Slayer here. Her name is Tinashe Chingwaru. If you had missed the first part of this show, we're talking about her business, her encounters, her challenges that she has faced, which she said she doesn't have any challenges. So, Tinashe, you being in the business, you being a challenge slayer, you not seeing any boundaries, you not seeing any obstacles in front of you, how has been your journey? How do you explain to someone, like you're saying, you want to help girls on other side who are saying, I want to do what you're doing, I want to get to where you've gotten to. How are you moving there? What is getting you there?
Hope Hope is my main anchor. Faith and perseverance. You know, like you hold on to that dream. You hold on to everything. You just hold on. You keep pushing. You're pushing. You don't have. You cannot waste time thinking, no, we cannot do this or this. Every time I just want to be positive. You know, I just want to look at the price. I don't look at other things happening because then distraction. Just look at the price every day. I just want to look at the price. The journey hasn't been easy. That's why I have to be like, put on this armor of bring it on, you know?
Yeah.
Bring it on, but you know who's going to be standing at the end of this.
Yeah, true.
It's going to be me. Yeah. So I'm prepared already. So I mean, like my journey already, I see myself big, like huge, because I know there are challenges, but I'm not going to shy away from them. All I'm going to do is I have to be the last one standing, the last man standing. So that's what I encourage other people, like whatever is happening. I think the journey, my challenges about these challenges is that when you know you are the winner, everything else is just a walkthrough, you know, exactly. You just need time. It's a walkthrough. And you just say, because there's nothing that is stopping me from getting, only time is stopping me from getting to where I want to go, because I know all of these things that are coming. I don't care it's money, I don't care it's negativity, because I don't care it's what someone else thinks, whether someone thinks I can or I cannot. No, there's one man standing at the end of everything, and that's me.
So before the show, we're talking about how you are doing IMB.
Yes.
Now, what is IMB, and how did you get to go into IMB?
IMB is a financial service provider, and I'm one of their ambassadors. By that, I am a merchant owner. That means I help foreign nationals who are having troubles, having accounts. I can assist with that. I also help South African nationalities that are struggling with debit orders. And they are looking for something, an account that they can manage, that can be truly managed by themselves. So that is part of the services and solutions that I was talking about. Before starting my business, I wanted to have a service and solution center, a place where I could help every problem. I'm just passionate about helping. So if you see, I've got a show called How Can I Help You Somewhere Else? That is a natural ability that I have. I want to solve problems, you know. And by solving problems, I'm just changing people's lives. That's how I got in touch with IMB. I wanted to have like funeral policies, I wanted to have, but the journey didn't go as I wanted it to go. But unfortunately, now I've got Stu, I've got Zoro Pumlani, I've got IMB. But mainly my focus now is IMB, because that's I've got a merchant.
Okay.
They gave me something to look forward to, you know, what I wanted. And
So tell me, who would you say in the business world is your motivator? Who would you say you look up to and say, one day I want to beat that?
What the people that I want to beat? I think there are quite a few of them. One day I would like to have a big business, you know, like Econet or something like that is global. But my mentor, my brother, my big brother, his name is Taura Chingwaru. He said his journey of being a businessman at a very young age. He's not a person who speaks a lot, but that's where I get all my encouragement, my motivation, and I want to be like him, you know, like the things that he tells me. Like, I don't play with, like now, when you are getting to become successful, you start selecting your crowd. So now I listen to, most of the times when I don't have anything to do, I speak with my, he's in Zimbabwe, so I speak with him via video calling or stuff. And then when I speak to him, I just get renewal of mind. So his wisdom, I don't know of anyone who's got the greatest wisdom that he has. And a lot of people don't know that he has it like that.
Wow. So powerful words from a powerful lady. If you guys were just seeing Tinashe on Facebook and you're just saying, what's up with this lady? At least you've got some insight into her life. You've got some insight into her business, where she's coming from, where she's going through. And what I want to say is, I want Tinashe to look into the camera. I want you to look into the camera. There's a girl sitting there watching this video. There's a guy sitting there watching this video. There's someone here in South Africa who's a foreign national who's saying, I cannot do this because I'm a foreign national. I want you to talk to them and tell them, give them encouragement, tell them something that can get them to be where you are.
If you are looking somewhere there at home and you're looking at me right now, I would want you to know that you are not alone. I believe in God and the Holy Spirit so much. That's why I speak about him a lot. Me, I've got the gift of the Holy Spirit. That means I can conquer anything. There is no challenge that can come my way that I cannot overcome. So I would encourage you to have a fellowship with the Holy Spirit. Try to find out, be in union with God. Because without God, so many things are a mystery. But when you begin to understand the word of God, like my life is Matthew 4:15. I'm the light of the world. I'm the city set upon the hill, and I cannot be hidden. That's you, and that's me. The only person that is limiting you is you. But you are the light of the world. So if you just embrace that and just believe in that, there's nothing that can stop you from achieving whatever it is that you want to be or what you want to do.
Wow. Needless to say anything. I am not going to say anything. Tinashe has spoken. She has totally X'd the show. Thank you very much, Tinashe, for coming onto the show. So just in closing, where can people find you? Social media? Can they email you? Can they come to the store? Can they come to the shop? How can they get a hold of you? Or how can they get to see the wonderful work you're doing in your life?
I'm based at number 122 Main Road in Somerset West. You can find me on Facebook. But like on Facebook, I don't really respond a lot, especially the highs. I'm not a high person. If you've got something, then just write whatever you want to say to me. Because if you say hi, I don't respond to highs.
Cool. So there we go. Powerful words from a powerful lady. Thank you very much for tuning on to the show. It's Taura with the Prince. I'm your boy, Russell, aka the Prince, signing out. Say thank you and hope to see you again next week.